Are you looking for a podcast about the thickest Lord of Thunder?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast. Oh. Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you?
I'm lovely. How are you?
I'm good, but I have a question for you.
What's your question for me?
Okay, I know you don't really do reviews for games, right?
I mean, they're all right. I'll read them
Kinda.
sometimes.
Okay. Do you remember that game that I was telling you about last time? Or I think it was in the Friday Roundup a couple weeks ago. That Kana, the Bridge of Spirits?
Yes.
The cool game I've been waiting for, like, since the PlayStation 5 was announced.
Uh-huh.
Well, it came out today.
Fuck yeah.
By the way, I started playing it last night.
How's it going?
It's cool. So,
Okay.
Here's the thing. What do you look for in a game? Like, if you're gonna go pick up a new game, what are you looking for? What do you want it to do?
I want it to immerse me.
You just want it to immerse you?
I don't know. I want, like, something that's going to make me think.
Well, I mean, this is all for you. What do you want it to do for you?
I like games. I don't... This is a broad question. I like games.
Exactly. That's the answer.
Okay.
I just like games.
Yeah.
So, Kana's coming out, and I know you don't really do the reviews, but a big thing in the review world is if your game sucks, you usually tell people they can't release the reviews until, like, right around when it comes out. Because if I release a review saying, oh, this game sucks, you might go cancel your pre-order, right?
Okay.
So typically you try to hold those bad reviews to your chest until, like, the last possible minute so people can't backtrack.
Okay. Like, don't look at us yet.
Yeah, and if your
I'm not
game's, like,
ready.
really good, you know, you go, yeah, go spread the word now. Like, get people more pumped because you're like, ooh, this game got a 10 somewhere? I need to go pre-order it now, you know?
Yeah.
So you typically do that. So people have been freaking out because the reviews for Kana were embargoed until today, the day of release.
Okay.
And I never had any doubt that this game was going to be good.
Yeah. It looks
So
good.
Yeah, so the reviews come out. And it's good.
Okay.
It's getting like 8 out of 10s.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. But everyone's, like, kind of being mean to it because it's not completely reshaping video games as we know it.
Oh my god. Does everything have to do that?
Yes, and that's why I ask you, what are you looking for?
I mean,
Because
I don't...
I've been playing it for, like, an hour so far.
Uh-huh.
And I've had a smile on my face, like, the whole time. I mean, it's kind of clunky. It's not,
Okay.
like, the most tight package I've ever played, you know?
Yeah.
But it's exactly what I was looking for. It looks beautiful. It looks so good. I don't need this game to redefine a genre for it to be worth my time.
Yeah, I think that if someone is out there expecting every single new game to be, like, improving upon the last and doing new stuff and
Yeah.
things that we've never seen before, then you're setting your life up for disappointment.
Which I know is false because those same people buy Call of Duty and Madden every year.
Right.
It's the same
The
fucking
graphics
game
are so
every
much
year.
better. They're not.
Yeah, but that's it, maybe. You know.
Sometimes the nose looks a little bit different. I don't know.
Yeah, but the game is about the same.
Yeah.
You can't tell me, oh, the fucking shooting so much better from last year. It's the
Revolutionary
fucking
gameplay.
same game, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm playing it, and yeah, it's pretty easy. But see, one of my favorite franchises of all time, you ready?
Uh-huh.
It's fucking Kirby, man.
Oh, really?
You don't have to think when you play a Kirby game. It's just fun. I've played every Kirby game. I love Kirby so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Kirby does nothing different. You suck people up, you take their powers, you fight people, you win. That's all there is to it, but it's so fucking fun.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need is just something fun, right?
Games are meant to be fun.
Yeah.
And so far, the number one thing that I've seen in some of the reviews, everyone's complaining about how, the controls aren't the tightest. Oh man, like the upgrade tree system's not Skyrim leveled good,
Okay.
But not one person has ever been like, story was good. They haven't mentioned the story at all. So I'm like, is no one even caring what this game's going to tell me along the way?
Man.
That's why I wanted Kena. I don't want to play the tightest action platformer that I've played. I want to know what this little girl's doing with these spirits out in this forest. Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. And that's what nobody seems to care about at all.
How weird. Gaming culture these days is so, like, they have such high expectations, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Like, what are you guys looking for? What do you want?
Yeah.
Like, at what point can we stop trying to be innovative and just make fun, good games?
I mean, like, I really think I'm just in on the indie game scene.
Yeah.
Because that's where good shit happens.
It's true.
That's
where people have, like, the space to play. They're not trying to impress an audience that is expecting a brand new AAA that does things you've never seen before. Like, just make a fun game with a good story, and call it good.
Because I was going to say, you like point and click.
Yeah.
That is the original OG basic gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, you don't need to have,
you're still into it,
Yeah, as long as there's a good story and, like, something that keeps dragging you along. Why do you need, like, innovative stuff?
Like, here, what could you do in a point and click that would shake your like blow your mind away?
Right? Like, if you, like, rotate the screen and click somewhere different. I don't know.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do with it? And it's still a popular genre.
Yeah.
But when you go, like, look at reviews or what people say about any of those games, it sucks because
Boring.
I've pointed and I've clicked before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand.
It's like saying soccer is boring because, like, it's just a ball and some goals. Like, that's all the players do is they just kick the ball into the goal.
Dude, football, they just keep throwing it back and forth.
Just back and forth. There's never anything new.
Basketball, they run this side, they run that side. They jump sometimes here. Like, that's what I don't get. But with games, like, we just completely put the hammer down and be like, you didn't make me question my existence as a human with this game.
Yeah.
Therefore, your game sucks.
That's just setting yourself up to be sad.
And I'm wondering, is that why most people are so... You don't hear people get excited about games anymore. Because, like, I was excited for Kena the minute I saw an image from it. I was like, my eyes are pleased and I want this.
Yeah.
That was the extent of my thought process. I didn't think, oh, wow, what's it going to be able to do with the PS5? Is it going to, like, change the way I'll ever experience a game again? Never thought that. I just thought it looked good.
Along these lines, so recently Hitman 1 and 2 were on sale on the Xbox Game Pass or something.
Yeah.
We ended up getting them for pretty cheap, and we've been playing through Hitman 2, and it is exactly what Hitman 3 was, just with, like, worse graphics.
Yeah.
And it's still a good game. Like, it's got a fun story that pulls you along. It's got the same mechanics. You can throw a wrench at somebody from very far away. It's got the same stuff going on. It's still good.
Yeah.
I don't need brand new ways to kill people. It's fine.
Like, I wonder if I'm just easily pleased.
Maybe,
Am I just a child? But, like, I don't know. She got given a wooden mask to wear, and you put it on, and you can, like, see secrets out in the world and stuff.
Yeah.
And I put it on and was like, this is dope! And I just thought it was cool. And it's nothing different.
Yeah.
That's the same as looking through the little magnifying glass in Ocarina of Time. You look through it, you see shit that's not there normally, and that's an old mechanic. But I was like, cool, this works in this world. Neat. So anyway, I quite enjoy it so far.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
It's neat. I like it. Oh, this is a very minor but quick complaint.
Okay.
I told you that I have this fear that my Metroid Dread's not going to come to me.
Yes.
So, when you pre-order a game at GameStop now, you cannot go to the store to pick it up.
That's a COVID.
They cut that out. Yeah, don't show your face here. We don't want to see you.
We don't want to see it, master not.
They were like, you will be sent this to your home. Period. So I keep checking the app because every time I go check the app and I check my shipping address, it's never my address.
Well, that's not good, but are they putting it at?
It's like 2 apartments ago.
Oh, fuck.
And so I update it. And I updated it in the store with the guy when I pre-ordered it. Because I remember him going, because I go, so it's going to ship to my house? Because I don't want that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want that because our complex is notorious with packages never getting where they're supposed to go.
Right.
I was like, I don't want this. And he's like, well, too bad. That's how this works. And I was
How
like,
it
fuck.
goes.
I don't like this. So he goes, well, let's double check your address. Is it this? And I was like, nope. so he put it in right there and fixed it, right?
Okay.
And I keep checking the app and I keep updating it in the app and then I'll go check it later and it's not my address.
Oh my god.
So I changed it on the website today. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go back into the store and be like, dude, I want to know that this is going to get to me. Like, I'm getting stressed out that it's going to go to somebody else.
I mean, rightfully so. I would be stressed.
Yeah, I'm freaking out about it because it's coming up and they won't remember my fucking house, you know? So anyway, if you're getting things from GameStop, I don't know, see if you can figure out a way to make your address stick because it's not working for me and it's killing me inside.
I'm sorry.
Also things that are killing me on the inside. Over the weekend, I was going to put some expandable storage in my PS5.
Okay.
So they just dropped an update that unlocked the little port that's in the PlayStation where you can put in the expandable memory stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I had gotten a little M.2 SSD thing for my computer to play more games on it.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting in the box since like last Christmas. And I was like, dude, this is the thing that upgrades the PS5 memory, and it's a terabyte.
Damn, that's good.
I was like, I'm going to throw it in the PlayStation instead of my computer, right?
Hell yeah.
So I did the thing I don't like to do. I cracked it open. You know, I got out the screwdriver. I undo everything.
God.
Fix it all up. Put it all in. Turn on the PlayStation. I'm like, this is great. What a good day.
Okay, good.
And then they went, this one's not compatible, bro.
No.
And I was like, but I looked. Like, I thought I looked online and saw it was, so I looked at it more. And that one is like one model too early.
Oh my god.
So I guess it's going to go on my computer one day.
Okay, well,
I
close enough.
was like so excited. And then I was like, well, how much is one of those? They're sold out everywhere. You cannot get any of these things to put in PS5s, which doesn't make sense because no one has a fucking PS5.
Well, anything with any kind of microchip in it right now is just fucked. Like, there's a total shortage on just general computery parts.
I can buy this drive. There's tons of those left.
Okay.
Because you can't put them in PS5, so no one wants them.
Ugh.
I mean, it's still a good drive. But because it can't do that, I guess it's worthless to the masses, you know? But I was like so excited that I actually, because I was like, I can't afford to buy one of these. Because to expand those, it's like $200.
Shit.
Or more, really, depending on what you get. Because you have to get one with a heat sink.
Yeah.
Because they get too hot in there.
Right.
And I was like, this one has the heat sink. I was like, I may have like looked into one of these just from having it from before. Not compatible. So I've been trying to look now, and everything that I can use is sold out. So I was like, yep, just going to delete Control finally. Not going to play that again.
Yeah, that game sucks.
Yeah. But so innovative, though. You
so
could
innovative.
Fly. You could kind of fly.
So many things you can do, and things you can kill, and things that could kill you.
Like we had games with the ability to grab things with our mind, but never while flying.
It's half movie, half game.
So yeah, it's like you said, games is just, it's a hard hobby right now.
Yeah.
It's not fun to be in this hobby at the present moment.
No.
It's just, everything is sucking the joy right out of it. It's just not a good time.
I'm still playing my favorite game from 2016, and I'm still happy with it. I play one character, and that's all I do. That's what I look for in gaming. I just want to be able to zone the fuck out and just like get in the zone, get in the groove, you know?
I saw you playing it again the other day, and I was just like, I just don't know a game that I can do that with. I mean, the closest has been like Uncharted.
Yeah.
I used to play the shit out of those, you know?
Yeah.
And I almost started them again the other day. But I can't imagine... There's no multiplayer that I've enjoyed enough to just never stop.
I don't even know if it's like the game itself or if it's just my squad that I like to play with, you know? Like
I think it's the squad.
It's a little bit of both, because I mean, I still love the game. I would play another game with them if the need arose, but I don't need another game.
Yeah.
I'm so easy to please.
I just want that robot from part 2. You throw it in part 1, I'm good. Give me the push bot, and I'm fine.
For those of you who have not picked it up, we are talking about the Forbidden Overwatch. I'm back on the wagon, and I feel I'm of many minds about it. I still don't like Blizzard as a company, of course, and I'm not giving them any money. I'm just using their server space, you know?
So really, I mean, you're just like costing them money because they have to pay
leeching.
to keep you in games. So, you know.
I can't not play Overwatch. It's a disease. It's a sickness. I can't not be diva.
Man, I didn't even get to finish out Summer Games. And that's like the only time I play.
Yeah, for your Lucio Ball.
I love Lucio Ball. I can see you playing it like that because I don't play it by myself. I only play if somebody else is going to be there with me.
Yeah, same. Like, I'll never just be like, I feel like playing Overwatch alone because it's so fucking toxic. But with
there's
people,
like, if there's like a good exclusive skin that's like for the week or something, I might crank out 9 games real fast, but then I'm immediately done. You know,
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Well, speaking of new systems, so that Xbox that Richard ordered,
still not here.
Still not here.
Oh my god, are you for real? I was joking.
I'm for real. It was due in last Friday, and it has not yet arrived. There's like a backup or something in the system. Like we have it. It is purchased. It is ours. It's just not here, you know?
Yeah.
So we're not reaping the benefits of owning an Xbox Series X yet, but one day, very, very soon, hopefully in the near future. But the cool thing is that Walmart like is aware that they fucked up, and they're like, sorry, we'll just refund like a little bit of it. You want $75? We're like, fuck yeah, I want $75. So
oh yeah, you did tell me about that when it was delayed last week.
Yeah.
But so by the way, everybody, I was making a joke and didn't realize how much of a joke it wound up being.
Oh.
Yeah, so remember you're going to get like $75, and I was like, hey, you can go buy one new game.
Ugh, yeah.
No, you can't. A game with tax these days is $75.76.
Oh my god.
That refund won't even buy a game for that system. Because that sounds good.
Sad.
But you can't even buy... I think you can buy a controller. That's about it.
Jeez, a controller?
Maybe.
Fuck.
Controllers are like $70-$80 now, too.
Disgusting.
And they don't last as long, which is dumb.
We only buy them on sale. We have, no lie, like probably 7 Xbox controllers because Richard keeps buying them. But
because the colors or what?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. They are all different colors, so yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, so I always had enough to be able to play with as many people as you could on the system. So typically around 4.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a reasonable amount to have.
The PS4, I probably had about 7 controllers for that thing.
Oh my god, why?
Because there was like the one that came with it. Then I got another one so that I could have 2. But then the Uncharted 4 special one came out. Then the 20th edition came out. And I was like, oh, then my gold one came out. And then Taylor's Rose Gold one came out. And that one we wound up getting just because they were like really neat controllers, you know?
Gotta catch them all.
That was the worst I'd ever been with a console like that.
Yeah.
Just go get him one of those Elite controllers like I have that I show you every time you're here.
Those
and
are
then
pretty
he'll
nice.
be done. He'll be done.
I would hope so. Maybe I'll get one of those for him for Christmas.
You should, because they're fucking amazing.
They are super nice. So weighty.
And so you know how Joy-Cons have the Joy-Con drift. That's the thing,
yes.
right? You know, every new console manufacturer, their controllers all do it too.
Really?
Just nobody talks about it. Everyone's all up Nintendo's butt, but there's Xbox controllers that experience the drift.
Huh.
There's PS5 controllers that experience the drift.
That's frustrating.
So there's something with the way they're making joysticks these days that, like, they are messing it up. And we've had the technology for how long, and it's been pretty solid?
Yeah.
That's what's bothering me. It's like, what are you changing to? What cheap thing did you do that is screwing up gaming now? Gaming is hard.
It's hard.
Jesus Christ. I didn't realize how bad it was right now.
Well, into a lighter section of gaming, I just wanted to ask, you ever played chess, Robert?
Yes.
Do you like chess?
I really enjoy chess.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I'm not good at chess,
but
I sure enjoy it.
Okay, so I used to play chess like a ton when I was a kid. My sister and I used to just like have chess matches that would go for hours. And like I really miss chess. Lately for some reason I've just been craving chess. Like I just have not played it in like a good 15 years. So I would be rusty as fuck, but
you're saying I might have a chance to beat you.
Yeah, man, I would love to play chess. Are there any apps out there?
Yes, Pure Chess.
Just chess.
It's called Pure Chess, and I already own it on the PS5.
Oh, well, all right.
Because I play chess sometimes, and the computer kicks my ass on easy, and I'm like, I fucking hate chess, and I get mad.
I like chess as a concept. I don't think I'm any good at it. I would like to have somebody to play with, just like a buddy that I could...
Oh, dude. I would totally play chess with you.
Okay, good.
100%.
We should get, like, just a mobile version of chess or something, where, like, I make a move, and then later you can look at it and make one.
Kind of like, what was that game that was out? And it was super popular.
Like Words with Friends or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
kinda
that,
like,
but chess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
chess with friends. That. I want that. Yes, let's do that.
Okay, because then I could actually sit and think for a while.
Yeah.
That might be good, because I don't really have the patience for that. So, like, if we played in person, I might just make a bad move so that it would end.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play one game for, like, 2 hours and just, like, think it out, you know?
Yeah.
And really, I must have bad strategy, because, like, I'll be like, oh, yeah, this is exactly what they're going to do. And they'll do the complete opposite, and it's way better than I imagined the move that I knew they were going to do to me would be. And I'm like, I don't know how this works, I think.
My God. I bet I could make a chess set out of resin. Oh.
Yeah, you should do that.
Resin chess.
I mean, there's probably molds.
I'm sure there are.
You should see about that. Because I would take some piss chess molds. I guess one more question on chess. Why do you know chess? Where did you learn chess?
I don't really know. I just remember Linz and I, my sister and I, learned it like as kids. We just had a chessboard, and I remember being obsessed with the knight pieces because they were the cute little horsey, and I was like, this is the coolest piece I've ever seen. And it moves in an L shape. How fucking cool is that?
Yeah.
So
okay, I know exactly why I know chess.
Okay.
I saw chess in Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
And then I got the Harry Potter chess set for Christmas that's like all the pieces from the movie.
Cool.
And I read those... I wanted to because I saw it in the movie and I didn't really get what was happening.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what are they... why are they moving in these ways, right? And I got that set for Christmas and I read those instructions like again and again. Like, okay, this piece moves like this. Okay, I understand this. And then it was hell to ever find somebody for me to practice it with.
Yeah.
So I understand chess, but I've never really had the opportunity to test myself, I guess.
Okay.
That's why I've bought a chess app or a chess game on the PlayStation 3, the 4, and now the 5.
Wow.
Because I want to know chess and I want to be good at it, but I never get to play it.
Fascinating. It's one of those games
cool.
where like the skill floor is so low and the skill ceiling so high, so incredibly high.
Dude. Have you seen the video of the little kid? He's like a chess god.
No.
And it's on like a German reality show or something, and they go, "You're not really gonna play me, Timmy." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "We brought the biggest, baddest chess master of them all, and he's coming to annihilate you." And they let this guy in, and the kid busts out crying.
Oh no.
I'll find the clip for you guys. I was like, damn, Germany don't hold back on their TV shows.
Okay.
Some like actual like strongman bodybuilder dude like commented on the Thor thing and was like, yeah, that's peak male performance right there.
Yes.
I think I put it in the general chat in the secret Discord because I was just like,
episode discussion.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I just want people to know, like, yeah, some big guy said that's peak male physique.
Hell yeah.
So I thought I'd throw that out there for you.
Like it or not, God of War Thor is the peak of male performance.
Yeah, dude. The best one I heard was there was a guy talking about it, and he's like, "You're gonna tell me that if you saw that man charging at you full speed, you wouldn't shit your pants?" Yeah, he's intimidating still. And I can't quit thinking about that. Like, all right, to see if something is truly intimidating, I need to picture it running at me full speed.
Oh my God. Like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, dude, like, terrifying. I no longer think he's a funny worm man. Now I just picture that thing that I told you where, like, they, like, speed up and just swallow you whole.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of the pre-ramble. You can get that full bonus episode by going over to patreon.com/YMBTOAP and signing up to be a patron. We love our patrons. They give us the fuel that feeds our Yimtope fire. But if you want to be the ultimate supporter, you want to go that extra mile, go get you some Yimtope gear. That's over at the Yimtope Apparel store. We've got shirts, tanks, masks, mugs, all kinds of stuff. The link to that is in the show notes. And again, thank all of our supporters. We love you guys so much. And now back to your regularly scheduled content. Hey, Kelsey.
Hey, Robert.
You want to crack this?
I want to crack this.
Yeah, because I got something cool for you.
Oh, what do you got?
Well, let's crack it first.
Okay.
I watched a movie.
What'd you watch?
So Taylor came home. She was kind of tired, and I was like, all right, look. Do you want to watch a good movie, or do you want to watch a fun movie?
Okay.
What do you want? And she goes, I want to watch a fun movie. And I was like, okay. I turned on the new Space Jam.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I felt like that wasn't going to be good, but it was going to be fun, right?
That's kind of what I've heard about it.
It's good and fun.
Okay.
I loved it.
I've heard such wild things about it.
Is it the original? No.
Of course not.
No. But the Looney Tune goodness that's in this, I literally, like, my side split from the Looney Tune shit that's in this movie. Like, it was classic Looney Tune goodness that I was, like, jonesing to go watch some old, like, Chuck Avery and shit, you know?
Nice.
It's good. Like, okay, it's a decent movie. I'm not gonna oversell it. Okay. Are there problems with it? 100%. But you cannot have just a more like, I just want to sit here and be happy for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's a happy fucking movie. It's a good time. And if you've been avoiding it, don't. Go watch it. It was so worth my time. I've been wanting to watch it again.
Really?
It's good. Like,
okay.
I really liked it.
Well,
I have some gripes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Does Bugs Bunny die in this movie?
No.
Okay. Because I've heard that he dies, and I'm like, surely it's just a gag.
Okay. I mean, yes, he does.
Okay.
But no, he doesn't.
He comes back.
Yeah. So, I mean, all right, fine. Spoilers for fucking the new Space Jam if that's going to shake your world to know shit about a Space Jam movie. But
Okay.
I'm going to spoil some big stuff here. You ready?
All right.
First things first. No Michael Jordan. Just flat out, he's not here.
Not even a cameo.
Not even fucking one. And they set it up to happen.
What?
And it didn't happen.
Oh my god.
I was pissed. But it's a good joke, but it's not it's not what I wanted, okay?
Okay.
They're losing in the end game, so somebody's like, "It's all right. I brought in the ultimate pep talker." And they're like, "We brought him back." And they're like, "Who?" And they're like, "Michael Jordan." They say Michael Jordan, right?
Oh my
and
God.
he's walking down the hallway to come into the locker room to pep talk him, and it's fucking Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
And they go, "That's not Michael Jordan." And he's like, "Well, he said his name was Michael Jordan." And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm Michael B. Jordan." Like tears started to well up. I was like, fucking Michael Jordan's coming in here. He's gonna show up. Because all I needed was for him to be like, "You guys got this," and then he left. That's all I needed, right?
They probably asked him, and he was like, probably not.
Dude, even the Monstars showed up.
Jesus.
Okay? The Monstars were in it.
Okay.
So the fact that Michael Jordan got left out, it was just kind of a slap in the face. Okay?
Okay.
There's no amount of Iron Giant that could save that travesty. Right?
Aw.
So yeah, the whole thing is to win the game, they have to... Okay, so LeBron, his kid wants to design video games.
All right.
But he wants his kid to be into basketball. And they get sucked into a computer because this Warner Brothers algorithm was trying to find a way to not just be an algorithm in the computer and get noticed for its ideas and then be like showered with praise from like the real world.
Okay.
And its idea was, let's put... It was a bad idea. It was like, let's digitally scan LeBron James and put him in like every franchise that there is because he's such a likable person.
Okay.
And he goes, "That's a dumb idea. Your computer's stupid." And then he leaves. And it makes the computer mad, so he brings him into his like central network and then pits his son versus the dad because he's like, "Your dad doesn't even love you. Like, he doesn't want you to do what you want to do." All the shit. So the game they're playing is in the son's video game that he created. And there's a glitch in the game where when they do his dad's signature basketball move, it deletes the character that performed the move.
Oh. Fuck.
And he hadn't been able to find the bug in the game. And so at the end, LeBron's like, "I'm going to do my move, and I'm going to save everyone." And then Bug steals the ball, does the move, and then dies.
Okay.
Right? And like he gets deleted and dies. But earlier in the movie, when we first meet Bugs, they drive a van off a cliff, and he's like, "LeBron, I'm a toon. I can survive anything. Watch this." And he just like jumps out and falls on the ground and lives, right?
Okay.
So then at the end of the movie, he's like, "LeBron, I told you, I'm a toon. Like, I could survive that. Like, I can't die. I'm a fucking cartoon character, dummy." He's like, "So of course I was going to do the move." And he's like, "Oh, that makes sense."
So, all right.
It was a pretty weird ending, but so here's the thing. Oh, I cried in this movie. I did cry.
Why?
Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this.
What happened?
This was glorious to me, man. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
So first of all, Bugs Bunny is all alone in Toon World. This algorithm thing, like, whispered sweet nothings of fame to all the different worlds because he was trying to bring them all into his network to try to, like, get himself noticed. And every Toon character from Looney Tunes agreed with him and left, and Bugs was like, "This is a bad idea," and he stayed alone. So he's been in Toon World alone for a long time.
All right.
So it's really sad. And he's like, "I got a basketball team for you." So it's him just basically going and getting all the Looney Tunes guys back.
Yeah.
And the last one, he's like, "I got a point guard for your ass. We got one person left to find, and it's Lola Bunny."
All right.
And so we go to Lola Bunny. So they're finding them all in like different other Warner Brothers properties, right?
Okay.
And she is in Wonder Woman. And she is doing a test to become an Amazon woman, to be like one of the Amazons like Wonder Woman is, right?
Okay.
They show up during her test, and because, you know, they're stupid guys trying to like talk to her and stuff, they almost die, so she saves them, but then fails the test and is now not able to be an Amazon warrior thing, right?
Sad.
And so then she's like, I failed. And Wonder Woman's like, an Amazon's not judged by only this, but by their values. You are an Amazon warrior. And Lola Bunny is granted Amazon status. And that made me fucking cry, dude.
Oh my god.
Well, she kind of got turned from, you know, sexy bunny into like badass female empowerment bunny, you know?
That's good, I guess. That's a hell of a character arc.
And she's fucking rad in this movie.
Good.
She kicks ass. Like, hardcore.
Good.
Now, here's my thing. When they're all drawn regular Looney Tunes style, they look perfect. Everybody looks great. No yellow gloves to be found, right?
Yeah.
When they swap into the 3D stuff,
Uh-huh.
everybody looks... Bugs looks good. Like, he actually looks pretty good. Everybody else is weird, but Lola Bunny is bad.
Really?
They did something to her like they really accentuated like her buck teeth.
Okay.
And so she has like a bigger, like the little like cat, little smiley, you know, the little like two bumps you see on like the front of cats, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at a picture of her and I see exactly what you mean.
That is way overstated, which it's not in her drawing version. She looks normal there, but like they really just like give her that little whoop, whoop kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, like a weird, it's like her nose is just this round thing that's put in the center of her mouth almost.
Yeah. And it doesn't work. And then there's a scene where she's like looking down because they get sad that they're going to lose.
Yeah.
And it's like the frame rate on her eyes isn't right. So it like, her eyes jump like, dook, 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 dook,
Ugh.
and then look down. And everyone else is like 60 frames smooth.
I made the mistake of Googling Lola Bunny.
They did something wrong with her 3D model.
Yeah.
And it was very distracting.
Was she voiced by Zendaya in this?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Which is probably why she's also badass, you know?
Okay.
Because, you know, Zendaya is a pretty badass girl, too, so...
Is it Zendaya or Zendaya? Because I've always said Zendaya, and somebody corrected me the other day, and I've been self-conscious about it.
Here's all I can say, man. I've been saying Kina and the Bridge of Spirits since I saw that game get announced. Because it's never been said. I've only read it. And then the opening cutscene, she's like, hi, I'm Kana. And I was like, fuck, I gotta change how I say it. So...
Okay.
I'll look it up later, but listeners, write in, let me know, how are you supposed to say it? Because
I'm just going to call her Zenny for now.
I am about being accurate in what I'm saying, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Space Jam's good, Lola Bunny, class act, 3D model, fucking Five Nights at Freddy's scary. I did not like her.
Yeah,
It
the
was
2D version
weird.
of her is really cute that I'm looking at right now.
Oh,
but like
so good.
when she goes 3D, my god.
It's bad. And Bugs looks I think for a 3D model, he looks top notch.
Look at Bugs.
Like
Bugs Bunny.
the way he animates and he moves and all of his stuff, he looks good. Like they spent good time and money animating him.
Yeah, you really can't fuck up Bugs, honestly. Like he's the star. You have to get him right.
But then they fucked up everybody else.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd watch this yet. I know we've always talked about it, but I got it when it came out, and I've like been kind of dying to watch it.
Yeah.
So I did. Guys, go watch it. It is not as bad as we were led to believe.
Okay, good.
It's not as good as you're hoping though either, so just rein it in.
All right. I've been watching a new show lately.
Okay.
It's not new, I guess. It's new to me. So I've been all about What We Do in the Shadows, and
Yes.
I watched seasons 1 and 2 like a little marathon.
Okay.
And season 3 I have been waiting on. It's finally out, but it's coming out like week by week. And
Okay.
we waited for like 3 to come out, so we watched all 3, and now we're just like waiting again. And to fill that waiting time, there is another show called Wellington Paranormal. And
Okay.
this show is really similar to the style of What We Do in the Shadows. So if you like that show, you're going to like this one. I think it's done by the same people, and it's, instead of being like from the perspective of the monsters, it's like from the perspective of police assigned to a paranormal unit. So
Okay.
it's like a faux documentary of these 2 incompetent police officers and their super incompetent sergeant, and they go arrest incompetent monsters, and the whole thing is just
Oh my
so
God.
stupid and so funny, and everyone in the show has one brain cell and they all share it. It's just it's the dumbest stuff, and it is like candy. I love it. There's only 2 seasons of it, and the seasons are only like 6 episodes long. So
Is this BBC stuff?
it's done by it's in New Zealand. So
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah, so you'll like the accents.
okay.
It's so funny. If you have at all enjoyed What We Do in the Shadows, please watch Wellington Paranormal. It's hilarious. And it's almost inadvertently creepy. Like they're hunting paranormal stuff, so it's like ghosts and werewolves and stuff. But for the most part, it's just really stupid. And the CGI, like they'll CGI a giant Loch Ness monster, and it's obviously it's like super CGI'd. But
Yeah.
there's these parts in it where like, ooh, it's kind of scary. Like there's this one episode where there's aliens that have landed in this corn, and the actual aliens look really, really creepy, and then they can pretend to be humans, and when they act like humans, it's also really, really creepy. And so, yeah, it's just inadvertently scary sometimes. It's not one that I can't watch before bed because it's funny, but
Yeah.
it's also just a little spooky.
How many seasons did you say there were?
There's only 2 that I know of, and there's 6 episodes each.
Because there are 3. The third season
Of Wellington
ended.
Paranormal?
Yeah, there's the third season ended March of this year.
Oh, okay. So only 2, I guess, are on the streaming app. I think they're on HBO.
By the way, I got HBO Max.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I didn't want to, but no, sorry guys. If you're listening to this deal ended yesterday.
Oh,
so,
boo.
I'll probably put this in the Friday roundup then for you guys real quick.
Yeah.
But
also in the
apparently,
Discord.
through the 26th, you can get the bigger, better plan that's normally $15 a month. For 6
Okay.
months, you can get it for half price, so $7, which is 4K and no ads, and the normal one with ads is $10 still.
Nice.
So you can get the better one for cheaper. So I'm going to try it out for 6 months and see what I think.
Okay, cool.
But I'm probably going to just cave and pay the $15 a month, probably.
Yeah, it's a good service. And actually, this is adapted directly from What We Do in the Shadows, and it's done by Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, so I got to watch it. I do like
Yeah.
this. It says that they did 19 important COVID-19 messages direct
Oh my
from
God.
the show.
Really?
And so there's 19 of them, and I want to know what those are all about.
I have not seen those, but I should watch them.
Those might be on YouTube or something, you know?
Probably.
Oh, well, actually, this says okay, yeah. These all aired in 2020, like, in March when everything really hit its stride.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's so much. Okay, so this one is called Go Get a Test, and they sing a song about going to get a test.
Okay.
Yeah, you might need to look this up, because this seems like it'd be right down your alley with that
God.
stuff.
Yeah,
I might need to check this. Is What We Do in the Shadows on HBO Max?
I believe so.
Since I have it, I have no reason, so...
Yeah, you've got to watch it. It's so funny.
Okay.
You're going to like it. Like I can't overhype this show.
Okay.
Speaking of other shows, okay, so I love a good competition show,
Yeah.
especially when it pertains to crafts.
Yeah.
So I learned of a show today. It's called The Great Pottery Throwdown. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so I think pottery's cool. I've never done pottery at all.
I'm sorry. This just the image that sparks to mind of the Great Pottery Throwdown. You know, it sounds
Yes.
so intense for ghost pottery stuff going on.
It
But
does, yeah. But so I love competition shows and craft shows, and when they combine the two of them, it's just water for my soul. And I have not watched this yet, but I'm going to find it and I'm going to watch it because I learned that it's called the Great Pottery Throwdown because it is like in the style of the Great British Bake Off.
okay,
And there's also a Great British Sewing Bee, which I didn't know. So like I have a lot of TV to watch now.
Great Pottery Throwdown is on HBO Max. So
Yes, I'm so ready for it. It's got like 3 or 4
God.
seasons out already, so I'm like I'm going to watch it and I'm going to report back about it because
What
I think
is- what is all
What?
these competition shows? Because like Zumbo is one of the weirdest ones to me, but I used to watch that like crazy too. You ever
Zumba,
watched
like a
Zumbo?
Zumbo.
He is an Australian. What do you call somebody that makes desserts? It's like a
Yeah.
competition.
Della
I don't know what you call those.
Patisserie chef?
Hang on.
I kind of know who you're talking about. What's this? I'm just getting Zaboomafoo when I try to Google him.
Yeah. He's the guy that I say is an Oompa Loompa that escaped the factory and then grew up
Zumbo's
to be a
Just
real boy.
Desserts. There we go.
Dude, you cannot watch that show and see the things that he's created and then look at him and not be like, you're the one Oompa Loompa that escaped and you took that knowledge and made pastries, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we watch the fuck out of that show whenever it comes on because it's
Okay.
like, how do you make this stuff? And that's how I felt with the stupid glass blowing show. I don't care about glass blowing, but how you make this stuff, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Glass is so mysterious and so cool.
So now I'm like, what can these pottery people make?
I know. That's exactly like when I saw a preview of this, I was like, "Oh, it's going to be just like that glass blowing show and I'm going to have to get all up in it." So, I'm really really excited about that. And after I get done with that one, I'm going to go straight into the Great Sewing Bee.
So now we have great pottery throwdown.
Yes.
And I think I've heard of the sewing one before because there's a sewing one on Netflix, I think.
That's probably that one. I'm gonna have to find these shows. I live for crafting competitions. They inspire me. Even if I don't do the craft, like I'm probably never gonna do pottery, but I just want to see them make the pots.
I mean, I see it on TikTok sometimes, and I'm like, that's ingenuity, man.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I don't want to do it, but I think it's neat that you know how.
Pottery's so cool. That's one of the things that I never did in college because I just didn't have time for it in my schedule, and I wish I did.
Yeah.
But alas. Speaking of art, though, Star Wars Visions, as of the date we're recording this, it comes out tomorrow. So
Okay.
as of the date you're hearing this, it has been out for almost a week. And you should go watch it if you haven't, because I'm going to be watching it, and I'm very excited for it. I still have no idea what to expect, except for the fact that it's 9 short films. I don't know the length of any of them. They're all from different Japanese animators. And I know one is about Boba Fett.
Now, is this all at once or a week?
I am not 100% on that either. I'm hoping that it's all at once, that they just dump them out, but I can't put it past them to do like one a week.
I'm going to say it's not, because I know that the Marvel What If ones that are animated, they're like one a week.
Ugh. I just want all at once.
So
I
you
just
may
wanna
need
watch
to
all of
wait.
them. I just want to sit down and have a nice little Star Wars marathon. Just package it all up in a bow, please.
So I just typed in Star Wars Visions, and the first news story I read says Star Wars Visions gets it.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's pretty rad.
Awesome. I'm excited for it.
So I do want to know this. Yep, all 9 at once.
Oh, good. Good.
Yep,
Okay.
all at one time. So you're good.
Excellent. So
Excellent.
hopefully by the time this comes out, I have watched all of them and I like them.
I guess bigger question then: are you gonna watch it in Japanese or are you gonna watch it in English? Are you gonna go subbed or dubbed?
Is there options?
Yeah, I mean they're by Japanese animators.
I always do subtitles anyway, like regardless if it's English
Well, yeah,
or not. So may as well just have it in Japanese, I guess, for the original voice acting.
I guess. The English, I don't know many of the Japanese people. I feel like I would recognize like a couple names, but I don't know
Yeah.
these people. But I know every English name so far. We've got Lucy Liu, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Bobby
What?
Moynihan, Neil Patrick
Wow.
Harris, Allison Brie. Like big people, man. I didn't realize this was gonna be as big. Dave Harbour's in one. Yeah. George Takei's in one.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
And in the realm of sci-fi. So my sister and I do this series of boxes that I've told you about before called Hunt a Killer.
Yes.
And this is not in any way sponsored or paid for by Hunt a Killer. I just, not sponsored, just passionate. I love these hack boxes. We call it Hack, HAK. We did one recently in their new like sci-fi series.
Okay.
And they branch out in like a bunch of different directions. So initially it was always just like you're solving a murder over the course of 6 months and you get one box a month, and it takes, between 1 and 2 hours depending on how into the box you get.
Okay.
And so they branched out into paranormal stuff, and we tried that, and it was cool. And then they branched out and did like a Blair Witch specific series of boxes, which we have also got but not yet played.
Okay.
And then they've also done now a sci-fi series. And the sci-fi series, we just finished their first story of boxes. So it was a course of 5 boxes. It's called Omega Protocol. And it's the theme of it is like these aliens have come to Earth and totally ravaged the population. Like they spread this virus that absolutely killed 95% of the population. And there were a few people that were able to get like underground into this bunker in time before they got infected. So they go underground, and then there's like this little society that lives under there, and there happens to be a murder in that. So as the investigator in this box, you're investigating the murder that occurred, and their stuff is so cool. Like it's really immersive. They send you really convincing props, and there's this whole online experience that you interact with. Like there's a portal to log into, like you're logging into the system that controls the underground facility, and there's maps and just clickable stuff, and you get to hack into like the background of the portal, and it's really exciting and fun. And so we just finished this last one, and they kind of like, it feels like they might have made it prior to COVID, or maybe they started making it like mid-COVID or something, because it's so relatable that everyone is in quarantine and they're afraid of the outside influence of these aliens, and they don't know if the virus still exists. And it's just like you're spending the whole time afraid of this virus and finding out like whether or not you're immune to it, or what you can do to try and kind of, because like the facility is also breaking down at the same time. So you have to decide like whether we're going to lock in and just enjoy the next 5 years that we have of food rations before everything kind of turns to shit, or are we going to open the doors and go try to live on like seemingly uninhabitable Earth as the last 5% of the population. And so at the end of it, like when you make your choice, you're given this video by like the leader of the facility, and she has this little speech, and she's like, I'm so proud of you for sticking through it and just being like, you're a really cohesive force, and you could have made so many choices that were worse than you did. And it really felt like she was talking, this is going to sound so corny and cheesy, but it felt like she was actually talking to me, because there was a point in there where she was like, I'm so proud of you. You could have broken down in this isolation and in this quarantine period, and you didn't. You persevered and you bettered yourself, and you're doing fine. And I was like, I'm not doing fine, but thank you. And it was just it was a good experience, and I just like this company a lot. And I think that if anybody out there needs a recommendation, I can get you a discount code probably, but it's a fun time. If you need something, like if you're still being a cautious person and not going out to all the entertaining things that you want to go do. If you want some inside entertainment, I think this is a good investment. It's fun.
Yeah.
And it brings people together. Like, I've been doing this with my sister for a couple of years, and we've always been close, but these nights are something that I always have to look forward to on my calendar, and it's just really, it's a nice routine to have.
Yeah. Well, that sounds awesome, and like the game just sounds intricate from some of the stuff you were talking about. It just sounds neat. So
very cool. It's like, all I can say about it is that it is immersive. Like, you feel like you're a part of an underground society.
Yeah. You feel like a mole person.
You feel like a mole person.
Okay.
Well, shall we tell the people what we got going on for good old October?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. If you guys are familiar with Yimtope, you must be familiar at this point with Streamtober.
Mm-hmm.
We have got a lot of streams coming up for you guys in October, and we have taken some feedback from those of you who took the listener survey, which is still out there, by the way. You can find the link to that in our profile on Instagram and Twitter. But the responses we've received so far, as far as streaming goes, you guys like to see some streams for gaming and some streams that are not strictly gaming. And specifically, a few of you requested not horror games, but October is spooky season. So of course we're going to do some horror games, but yeah. For the ones that are anti-horror games, we have a couple of streams for you too. So shall we get into it?
Yes. Now, I feel like we always seem to get a month of October with many more Saturdays than normal.
I know. So I think this is like, has it been every year that we do 5 streams?
So far, I think so, yeah. We've always had 5 Saturdays.
So there are 5 Saturdays in October again. It's going to be October 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And each of these streams is going to be at 6 p.m. Central Time to keep it simple for y'all. So set your calendar reminders now, 6 p.m. every single Saturday in October. For the first Saturday, we advertised this a little bit ago. The folks that are in the Patreon already know what we're doing because we've been talking this thing up. Robert and I bought a big old Lego set. It's going to be, we're going to assemble a big ass AT-AT for you guys on stream.
Yeah.
And I'm so ready for it. I'm
going to break down and cry. She'll be like, I don't get it.
I know. I'm really excited for this one. I've been telling all my friends and family, like, do you guys want to watch us put together a Lego set? Because we're going to do it.
And they're like, no.
That sounds boring. It's not going to be boring. It's going to be fun. It's going to be Legos. It's going to be a good time. Tune in.
So I don't know what's in there, but I saw a TikTok of a girl. She bought her boyfriend the Millennium Falcon one that we couldn't find, like the big bad boy one.
Book. Yeah.
So he pulls it out, and he pulls out the book that, like, shows you how to put it together.
Yeah.
I said book, and I mean a book.
It's like a novel.
Like, yeah, it was like a several hundred-page thing. Like, it was
oh my God.
A huge, like, ring-binded book.
Amazing.
And I was like, oh my God, what is going to show up in this thing, you know?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's been killing me to not open the box because it's just been sitting in my game room. I'm like ready for it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an in-person stream that we do. And then next Saturday, October 9th, is going to be the spooky ghost hunter game Phasmophobia. And we also have a special guest that's going to join us for this stream. If you guys are familiar with cosplayer Nazni V, she did an interview with us a couple hundred episodes ago,
many
early
moons ago.
Early on in the Imtop days. She's one of our best friends, and we love her to death, and she's going to be streaming with us, and we're so excited.
Yeah, that'll be my first time to experience this one, so I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah, Phasmophobia, as far as spooky games go, this is one of the, like, easy entry ones. So it's not super horrifying, but there are definitely some scares in there.
Yeah.
And then the next Saturday, October 16th, we're doing what we have coined the spooky soda stream.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain this one to the people?
So we have always talked about doing some kind of taste test, some kind of let's just eat something or drink something that may not be very palatable. And we used to have a store that had all these sodas that had gross flavors, and they no longer carry them. But I found a new store with new flavors. Okay. So we're going to get all kinds of sodas, We're going to have like grass soda, booger soda, all kinds of weird stuff.
Ugh.
But we're not just going to just like sit and drink them. We're going to kind of do like a little Kelsey Robert trivia style stuff. So
yes.
I think we're going to do a little bit like the newlywed game thing and see what we know about each other and, lose or drink. So
I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'm going to get nothing right.
Yeah, this is going to reveal how little we truly know about each other.
Yep. I overthink everything. Like, oh no, they'll say this for sure, and they're like, why would I do that? I'm like, I don't know. I just thought
if you guys want to contribute some questions, you can write some in. We're definitely going to be asking the patrons, and we will be using as many of your suggestions as possible.
And then I'll take this one too, because we're gonna do a first. Yimtope first. Kind of a first. We're going to do a longer game. So for our last 2 weeks, October 23rd and then the 30th, we're going to stream one game, one half this week, one half the next week. We will be doing Soma, which I've heard can kind of mess with your mind a little bit.
I've heard literally nothing about this game.
I know very little, so I think we know the right amount.
Great, so we're going to go in blind and scared.
Yeah, I know it's good and kind of something about it, but probably not enough for it to be ruined.
Okay.
But, so yeah, and that will close out the Streamtober.
Yes, we are super, super excited for it. I hope you guys are excited too. Please join us every single Saturday on Twitch at 6 p.m. Central Time in October.
Yes. Also, are you ready to see what else we can find on HBO Max?
Yeah, let's dig into it.
God, everything's on there.
Everything.
You know what else? Those Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah. Yellow Gloves.
I'm probably going to go watch that now.
Okay, folks, please tell your friends about us. Pretty please. Help us grow this audience. Tell your friends that we're going to be assembling an AT-AT on stream in October, and I guarantee they'll watch. I guarantee it. Don't forget to subscribe to us on your favorite platforms so you never ever miss an episode, because we are here each and every Monday, each and every week for you, just for you personally. If you have a second to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, that really, really helps us reach more lovely listeners just like you.
And don't forget to go out there to every social media. We are YMBTOAP on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We really want to thank our patrons. You guys really drive us and help us keep this going. I know that we would enjoy doing it on our own, but we enjoy it all the more being able to interact with you guys and all the stuff that you bring to the table.
You fan our flames.
Exactly. And don't forget the poor sad Yimtope email, ymbtoap@gmail.com. Write in and tell us what you thought of Space Jam. Why don't you write in and tell us if you've played Hunt a Killer? Because I know board games are huge. There's got to be a whole bunch of you guys that have played this game.
Yeah.
Write in and tell us where your Xbox is at, if it's delayed as well. I want to know.
I hope nobody else is as delayed as ours. Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. It's good. It's spooky. Eat some candy corn while you listen to it. It makes it even better. And please check them out on YouTube. And as always, thank you so much for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. What's the best chess move?
Diagonal.
Yeah, there we go.
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
Oh my god, we forgot to crack it at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll crack it in this when we get to... Oh, well, we already did all of our bad stuff.
We did. I
That's
guess
all right.
let's take a break and we'll come back and crack this thing.